All right, it is Monday, National Championship Monday. We are in San Antonio. We're on the Riverboats. It is April 2nd. It is brought to you by Blue. Are we sailing? Are we sailing?
Nice.
Are we sailing? Are we sailing?
Yeah, we're sailing.
We're
Bumper
on the
boats.
river. It's a bumper boat situation.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Here we go. You can
boys
hear this
and
guy
girls,
kicking off. Are we
first of all,
actually-
first of all,
if we wanted him
here's
to
round of
do
applause,
the
guys.
whole
You made it to the
thing.
world. We're
we
worldwide
want the
San
whole
Antonio.
tour?
No, I don't think so.
Thank you.
No
Tell
tour.
him
We
no.
gotta tell him no. We thought we could. It's too loud. We'll
Yeah,
just.
yeah.
We already yelled
Yeah.
at him, so now he's. There we go.
We just ruined that
Yeah.
guy's day.
But we're off. We're off on the tour. It's brought to you by Blue. Sometimes it's hard to find a satisfying vape that's simple and convenient. So Blue, who introduced the world to vaping, big claim, is now introducing My Blue. With My Blue, it's easy to use,
Name's
one-click
Alfred, and right
pods.
after saying,
You can
native
switch
San
between
Antonian,
flavors in seconds.
native Texan,
Just click and go.
and my
Head over to
family in Michigan,
myblue.com to check out My Blue and their $1 try offer on a My Blue kit. That's myblue.com for details. I have turned
No, it's okay.
into a
Fine. Yeah.
mega professional vapor.
Let's see it. Mad Clouds. That was dope, Dave.
Dang, everybody's watching. They're like, that's so cool.
It's a beautiful day on the Riverwalk, so I wanted to do it. We are in a power struggle with, right off the bat, I can see we are in a power struggle with our boat captain,
Yes.
who wants to give the tour.
And no one's
Tour.
gonna really hear this entire
It's in
thing.
his, but it's in his blood.
It's
What
in
he's-
his blood
what he's
because
made
he's like,
to
I
do.
don't have to talk. We're like, all right, let's not talk. We talked a couple times after we told him not to talk, but whatever. We're on the tour. Are we good over there, Hank? Okay. The scenery is beautiful. It's just a wonderful day to be out on the river. Let's start, obviously. We're in San Antonio. This is the Riverwalk, Michigan, Nova tonight. It started with, waving to the people. And look at that line. Oh, everyone waves. That's what they do here. It's
Yeah.
a friendly place, chaps.
Well,
You're
I
a
started the
friendly guy.
wave because I
One
want.
wave,
I feel,
everybody knows the
I
rules.
started the wave because I feel like we're almost a little regal. All these people waiting
Well,
in line for a
you gotta
boat,
wave
and we have
like
a
this.
boat.
Then you got to wave like
We have a
this.
boat that
That type
has.
of wave.
There we go.
There we
Yeah.
go.
Stools and stars. We have a boat that has many empty seats while these people all wait endlessly in lines.
This
like
is
first
beautiful.
class,
I don't
yeah.
even want to talk. It's a nice
Yeah,
breeze.
nice.
Anyways, let's start. Tommy Smokes, Michigan, killed Sister Jean. They wheeled that old bag out. Now, I'm not anti-Sister Jean anymore. I did buy some Sister Jean merchandise, 50% off. Made a video kind of saying that now Tommy has her powers.
Frankie, they said Sister Jean. They said that she talked to God. This guy's the devil. Stronger. Tommy Sabelli.
I don't know how I feel about the devil.
Can't lose. Can't lose.
Villanova on the other side destroyed Kansas, an absolute bloodbath. I think it was 22-4 before it even started.
Yeah.
This game tonight is the biggest spread, I think, in the last decade, 20 years for a championship game. I know that's a fact. You're looking like it's not. It is. That's a fact. No, it is.
It's a fact.
That's a fact. Like I didn't make it up. That's a fact.
What is it?
It's
What was
7.
the Duke Butler?
Must have been less. Must have been less.
The fact, the stat of the Villanova Kansas game to put it into perspective, Kansas hit five shots in a row, 5 possessions in a row. They hit a shot, and their deficit went from 15 to 17.
Which is
That's
just
how good Nova was
threes versus
playing.
twos.
Yeah.
They gotta have one game off.
But
I mean,
they have.
They
and
did.
Still
They
win by
did. In
double
the Elite
digits.
Eight,
yeah.
they shot 13% from 3.
I feel like we're in a fishbowl. Everyone's just watching along the tank. This guy wants to talk so bad. Look at that wave. Get that wave. Get that guy. And he's a Villanova guy.
I said
Give
go
him a-
Cubs go.
Oh, fuck that guy then. I thought he said go Prez go.
He did.
What was the other? Oh, Villanova, I said this today. If these teams play 100 times, I think Michigan wins maybe 5. That's how much better I think.
Yeah,
Villanova
don't
is.
do this.
No,
Don't
that's
do
the truth.
this.
I'm not doing anything.
Don't do
I think
this.
it's 5 times.
This
But
is curse. The curse still counts even when
I'm
there's
being
spreads
honest,
this
Dan.
big.
I'm always being honest.
Okay.
But I am never been more convinced in anything in my life than the power of Tommy
okay.
Smokes, who is half devil, half human, half just Lucky Charm.
So what you just said, that's fine. If Michigan gets the shit kicked out of them tonight, I do not want to hear that it didn't count as a Tommy Smokes game because Nova was so much better.
No, it counts
This
as Tommy
is
Smokes.
a Tommy Smokes game. This is a Rowan Curse game. All the chips are on the line.
But I'm
because
not
if you win, then you get all the credit. If you lose, you got to take the shit.
But what do you? I will. But what do you want me to say? What I'm saying is facts. Villanova is by the way, my final bracket: Villanova versus Michigan. So I mean, this is exactly what I thought was going to happen. But Villanova's awesome, and by the way, I like Villanova. I like Brunson. Oh, we were at a bar yesterday.
Oh, your dad said that story was fake news.
Which story?
The Rick Brunson.
My dad doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. 90. My dad can't even
He said,
remember
P.S. no one saw it.
My dad doesn't remember what he had for breakfast. My dad wasn't there for that. My dad just shut up. The second part I was going to say, I don't know how much credence we put in this, but we were at a Villanova bar yesterday, and Jay Wright's son was walking around like he was a starting power forward.
Really?
Like, everyone's like, oh, that's Jay Wright's son. Who cares? He's just tall. What does he do?
Right.
Came up and said hello, by the way. Friendly guy.
Well, I mean, he's his son.
He is his son. So predictions.
Villanova. You want score?
Whatever floats your boat.
All right, I'm going to say Villanova 77, Michigan 66.
So you put no credence in Tommy Smokes?
No, none.
None?
None.
Even after we did in that Bruins game?
Yeah, because it's got to, well, I don't really care about the Bruins game because I didn't have that. I was just rooting as a team, for the camaraderie.
Yeah.
What he did with the Thunder,
Cavs.
What he did with the Bucks Nuggets game that actually ended, and we both had it and we weren't together.
It said it was over. And then Tommy brought that game back from the dead.
He brought it from the dead.
They rewound the hands of time.
Yeah.
And they brought back, what do you got, Chaps?
I got 72-68 Michigan.
All right, Chaps for my guy.
I think
You know what? Look at that. We got the Dick's Rouse Resort. Must be our joint.
Yeah.
I think Michigan's length on the outside is going to give them a little bit of trouble.
That's very early. Here's a little pro tip because I've lived through this. That is
a lot of this going on here.
Very early to be drunk on National Championship Monday.
Let's go blue.
This game doesn't start for another 15 hours. So if you're drunk right now, you're going to be hurting when the game ends.
I'm just going to do this the whole trip. Just keep it going. All right, moving on to college basketball. There's women, and I'm going to butcher the name, and we're not Wanga Ugliabaka. The Notre Dame player has to be the most clutch basketball player, male, female, anything. The shot she hit against what? The shot she hit against UConn.
I agree.
Impossible shot. The shot she hit last night.
The one against
impossible.
UConn was more possible.
That was still a ridiculous,
difficult. But the
shot
shot last night was unbelievable.
This chick is unbelievable.
It barely touched the net going through.
No chance to go in. That chick, I don't know where she goes.
And I'm a Mississippi State guy. When that one, I was like, no way. And then it dropped, and I was like, holy shit.
So, she goes to the WNBA. I don't even know if that exists. I think Lobo has the only job as good as an announcer. Like, I know that league stinks. But where do you put, where does this woman live now? I mean, has anyone ever hit those two shots in the Final Four?
I don't think so. I mean, that's like all-time clutch performance weekend.
It was incredible. I still can't believe there are a couple facts.
Fuck the Cats. Fuck the Cats.
One, Visa. One is the fact that Mississippi State has never won a national title in anything at all.
Yeah.
That's almost impossible.
And then
right?
two times in a row in the championship game,
Mississippi State has never won a national title in any sport at all.
So
in
they
college
UConn
sports.
and then lost in the finals last year?
Yeah.
Oh, I
they
thought
lost to South Carolina.
They
lost to South Carolina.
That's almost hard to believe.
Yeah. But
That's
that was
tough.
because, wasn't that their win streak at like 91 or something? UConn's was insane.
What a tough way to lose.
Yeah, and then two, how does Mississippi State not foul there? They weren't in the bonus. Use your brain. Use your
Because I think
noggin.
they have him like in the corner. You don't think that
No,
shot's
but foul
gonna
the
go
minute
in.
the minute the ball comes in, foul. It takes a second off.
That's tough. All right.
Great shot. Great shot.
SeatGeek, they got you guys tickets tonight.
Also, all-time bullshit at the end of that game when there's only 0.1 second left, and the rule is you can't even get up a shot if there's 0.3 to make everybody come
back out
of the locker room.
That was
and then
insult.
go again.
That was insulting. Yeah.
In a real degenerate low moment, we actually heard the roar in the bar, but Tommy and I were just watching Gamecast. I think we needed the Cavs minus 10.5 versus Dallas. They won by 11, Tommy. Attaboy. Yeah, attaboy. We had to wait for like an hour for the offensive rebound result. SeatGeek. So they're sending you guys, they're sending us to the game. Tommy will be next to me thanks to SeatGeek. This is where it gets a little convoluted. We have a $10 off your first ticket order. Football is over. You can still get tickets to basketball, concerts, theater, SeatGeek. Save $10, promo code Rundown on your first purchase. I'm going to give you a little secret. Use the code Dave today. You can get 20 bucks off.
So I'm going to give you another secret.
So there's all sorts of codes. What?
You can also use Podfathers if you want.
No, here's another secret.
Well, yeah, but Dave's 20.
Well, if you just want to help
Use
me
the
out.
code Stooley20 and you get $25 off.
What the fuck? Come on.
It's not actually 25. It's
Can you
$20.
just let us know
Stooley
when we
20,
get to the
Stooley
Salina
20.
Bridge?
We passed it.
Damn it!
The what?
The Salina Bridge where they've
I'll make it up to you guys.
The what?
with Salina. It's
Yeah,
all
I'll make it up
time
to you guys.
jailable.
I'll make it up to you guys.
Thank you
All
very
right.
much. You
We'll
knew
get
I
there.
wanted that.
Yeah,
Well,
no,
I
we
mean,
get that.
We told me
And
kids.
it's right by the Esquire, and I'm north to it.
All right.
Stooley 20.
Pat McAfee's dad has gone wildly viral today because he's playing Jenga and he does a move that I guess I'm not a big Jenga guy, but people are saying it's like God touched him himself. He punched it a couple times, pulled it. It's going viral. I saw it in Sports Illustrated, seen it everywhere. What are we thinking of Pat McAfee's Easter miracle?
One, I think that's only possible in the big Jenga game with the bigger blocks because you have more weight. Little Jenga, not possible at all, but it's still an all-time move. I kind of thought they cooked the books a little bit. It looked like they might have cooked the books.
Oh.
but
What do you mean?
That
Like when
means
I
he
first
rigged
saw it, it was so unbelievable
That means he rigged it.
that I thought that maybe there was a little bit of.
Wow.
That
calling him
screams
out.
rigged. That screams rigged. That
Mr. McAfee's
I feel like
been called
McAfee's
out.
Big Ten Network. I feel like McAfee's one of those guys that if you say his dad cheated in Jenga, you have a problem on your hands. Like I feel like he's an honor integrity.
I'm not
type
saying
guy.
he did.
Well, cook the books is not the nicest thing to say in a Jenga move.
Yeah,
that's
but
gone
Chaps
viral.
is a troop, so.
That's fair.
That's true.
Yeah, we were over your house actually yesterday. I saw the plate for the first time in purple. Purple Heart, I meant. Paid off bully. So this guy, Kansas, he's about to get beaten up by a large man. Go Blue, the Marriott. You can take this to the stadium. We're like going to the stadium. You can take this probably to the stadium. We're very close to the stadium.
Oh, I should just get out and get my tickets.
This Kansas guy paid the guy not to beat him up. We don't know what provoked it, but I would definitely pay somebody $10 not to get beaten up.
I think you got to go if they look like a fighter, like if they're wearing an affliction shirt or something like that. Like you can pay them just because you don't want to get in graps. Or if they're obviously, there's no shame in.
I mean, that was a
somebody that's
mismatch.
Cauliflower
It's like
ear.
60.
Cauliflower ear.
Cauliflower
Oh,
ear
yeah.
is a big one. 60 pounds different. You know you're getting your ass beat.
Yeah.
Just give them $20 and be like, you're gonna beat my
Oh,
ass. here,
Ruth
take
Chris
20.
Steakhouse right there.
Big
Yeah.
question is what's the conversation? Should we go to lunch there?
I think we probably should.
Yeah. Let's do that.
Get a little.
Can we come back here to go to lunch there? Can we
I
get
think
off
that's
there?
Gene Katie on there. That's Gene Katie. Gene Katie.
Where?
That was Gene Katie on.
he's not.
Yeah, it was. He's wearing the Purdue hat, looking miserable. I'm telling you, it was Gene
I'm pretty
Katie.
sure Gene Katie's dead.
Can we Google whether Gene Katie's dead? Because if not, if he is, I just saw the ghost of Gene Katie
Oh
riding
no, I'm
the river.
thinking of I'm thinking of Joe Tiller.
That was Gene Katie.
Joe Tiller died.
Gene Katie
Other
alive
Purdue-
on the river.
other Purdue
Gene
coach.
Katie on the river.
What's up?
Go
He's
Blue.
up. He's up. He's up. He's up.
Yesterday, we went to Chaps' house for Easter. It was lovely.
Beautiful.
I wasn't gonna go because I'm not an Easter guy. I'm not
I
a
did.
kid guy.
I wasn't gonna bring it up, but the video of you looking incredulous when they said we were going to Chaps' house was hurtful.
The situation is Tommy is homesick and wants Easter dinner.
I bet the board because Dan told me to because I'm even and I'm like I'm not gonna bet that. He's like you gotta ride the streak and then he wants to take Tommy fucking 70 miles south of me when I don't want to go to.
We can fix all your problems if you come to.
I want to go to fucking Chaps.
We're gonna go for like 2 hours.
It's gonna be like then it's like people. I'm not gonna be able to concentrate on my games there. It's
Why
gonna
don't you sit in the car like a dog? We'll crack the windows for you. Tommy can go out whenever you need him.
I'm willing.
when.
Whenever it was in Tommy's tweet when they were asking and you looked at you like I don't want to go to fucking Chaps' house.
I don't.
That was very rude.
I don't go across the street to but Chaps. I had a delightful time. I couldn't let Tommy. I was actually super. We're doing a 180. Oh, we're at the end of the River Rock. Love it. So here's the thing, Chaps. I need to stay near Tommy. I bet the board. He wanted to go to your Easter.
I understand
so
that
I
need to
went.
stay to Tommy.
I do have a question if we're talking Easter.
Okay.
And this is a question, and Big Cat made a face, and everyone's kind of making faces. The brisket was spectacular.
Thank you.
Very good.
I was waiting for the brisket to be served as brisket. The nachos brisket, that was the meal.
Well, because we were just watching sports, and I didn't know I first invited everybody. It was going to be Hank and PFT and Dan, and then Frankie got thrown in the mix. I already had it. I only had a 12-pound brisket, so I knew if I served it traditional style, I didn't have enough for everybody to have some.
Okay.
So I had to throw an audible, and I made nachos so everybody could have an equal amount of brisket.
Okay.
Got it.
Because I was sitting there, and we walked out, and I turned to Frank and go, when is dinner?
Yeah, I wasn't going to have a big dinner because, well, I mean, I knew I had some chosens with me, so I didn't want to, be like,
Oh, we like
killed a
prayers
guy.
and
We
stuff?
can
Yeah.
eat brisket.
Yeah.
We can still eat brisket.
Well,
I thought it was lovely. And
I
also,
thought it was lovely,
I
too.
ate a bunch of your 5-year-old daughter's Easter egg candy.
Oh, lots of candy.
Yeah.
It was
But I
a-
also, she had another stash that I was hitting. She said, you can have any. I think, when little kids are like, they have guests over and they're like, oh, you can play with my toys.
Oh,
She was
yeah.
like, you can have all my candy. And I was like, you just made a mistake.
she was up and at 'em all last night,
I've
hanging
turned
out and
into a
everything.
spectacular
This morning
video.
when she walked downstairs, she said, "Where's Mr. Dan?" She thought,
I mean,
that's where he
there
sat.
was
right
like
there.
a half a chance that I was going to be just sitting there eating her candy because she made a mistake when she's like, you can have as much candy as you want.
No, I've never done Easter.
It was not a traditional Easter meal by any means.
Yeah, no, I figured
Yeah.
that.
You also had a ham option for poor people.
I did.
Yep. Didn't push it on us.
No.
A great time. I would like to see you get a bigger TV though, no offense.
Yeah.
It's only 75 inches.
Just 70.
Beautiful out on this
It's
river
kind of
walk.
puny when you really think about it. V's up. V's
Is
up.
V's up a made-up thing? That's the other thing the Villanova people were doing yesterday. They were talking about their fight song, which doesn't exist.
No, V's up is real.
That is
Yeah.
real.
Yeah. I have a storied history with Villanova.
You know who has a storied history with Villanova?
Yeah.
Rico
Damn.
Bosco.
Yeah, Rico screwed up because what I did was in 2015 I did the Nova always chokes in the tournament and
Yeah.
then they went and choked. And then the next year I said I think this is the year and Rico kept on the
Oh,
Nova
yeah.
always
He
remember?
he called Mike Francesa and apologized.
Yeah, he died on that hill. I got off the Nova always chokes a year right in time.
And so that's the subject. We get anything post show. We see Office Manager Brett here. He's had an interesting weekend. I feel like he's
It's hiding.
yeah, he hasn't been anywhere. The first time we've seen him all weekend, he hung out in Houston for a degree, took the rental car, put us up in the worst hotel of all time. Rebounded fairly nice by putting us in
Yeah, the West End.
Yeah. But
First class tickets for you and I on the way home.
Very nice.
Very nice. And the boat.
Well, the boat, I told you to do the boat.
Yeah, the boat.
I mean, so you follow directions, I guess. I don't know that was like you get credit for the boat. I think that's it.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. That's it.
So Michigan tonight, we'll be on Instagram, we'll be on Twitter, we'll be covering the game live. Get your vape during the game.
Oh, we might do depending on how the game goes, we might have an emergency rundown after.
What are all these people? They're waiting for boats.
Yeah, too bad we got one.
Yeah, it's beautiful. All right, it's a rundown. See you tomorrow live from San Antonio on the Riverwalk.